Been a while since I've done a live stream, so I'm not entirely sure whether or not I'm going to have everything up and working. Oh, it looks like it is. So we'll give some time for folks to get in. If you make it in, go ahead and let me know that you're here. Say hello. Let us know who you are and where you're from. Hey, what's up? Can you hear me okay? It's been a while since I've done this. I got to make sure I got all the kinks worked out. What is up? Going to be playing a little In the Name of the Tsar today. Brand new mod for me. I haven't tried this yet. I kind of figured that was you, Joker. Just from the stuff you were posting on YouTube and on the Discord, I kind of had a feeling. No problem. I know how that goes. I would expect we'll probably have a small crowd for this since I didn't really announce the time, but I am playing as Prussia. Don't you worry. Anytime I try out a new mod, I always go with Germany, so we'll try this out as Prussia. If you've played this mod before, I'll definitely welcome your suggestions and your observations about things. While I'm waiting for some more folks to get in, I'll just kind of look around a little bit here. Hey, Logan, what's going on? So we've got the French Republic under Albert Sarraut. Of course, we've got King George V, who will die soon after this mod begins, I have no doubt. As the UK. We've got, who is this? The Southern Commune. That must be part of Germany. So this is Bavaria. Interesting. Of course, Prussia under Friedrich Wilhelm von Hohenzollern. Herbert Hoover. So it looks like the Republicans won the 1932 election in the United States. And we've got Nicholas II, Tsar of Russia, who's still very much alive, 18 years after he died in real life. Emperor Hirohito for the Japanese Empire. Let's see what else there is here. I'm going to play as Prussia. Southern Commune is the only communist nation. Interesting. So there it is right there. That's Bavaria. Of course, we can see historical Germany is right here. And of course, being Prussia, I'm mostly made up of a big chunk of Poland, some of the traditional Prussian lands here. So I'm assuming there's got to be a way to, there's Saxony here. There's got to be a way to reunify Germany. I would assume that's something I can do. So we'll get into this in a few minutes. We'll give some more folks. Niederdeutschland. Does that mean Lower Germany? Is that what that means, Lower Germany? I'm assuming that's what Niederdeutschland means. My German's not as good as it should be. We got Netherlands, Belgium, France, Spain, Portugal. So here we got Hungarian People's Republic. So they're socialist, not communist, but socialist. We got Galicia here, Slovakia, Kingdom of Romania, Bulgaria, the Tsardom of Bulgaria. Hello, wie geht's? So, as will no doubt be joy to the ears of my German friends, I am playing as Prussia for this mod. We're going to play. This is In the Name of the Tsar. I'm going to go ahead and get started here in just a minute. And we'll go as far as we possibly can with this in a live stream. I'm going to take some time to look around before I get started here. So, you can anschluss everything German except Bavaria with your focus tree. But Baden-Württemberg, please, first, because the Bavarians will try to annex it. Plus, isn't that where you are from? Aren't you from that part of Germany? I don't remember. All right, so we're taking a look here. We've got a general election on this side. This kind of decides our political path. Here's our usual Army, Air, and Navy directions. I think depression recovery seems like probably the first way to go. And then we've got economic policies. We've got German industry to be revived. Dual Taylor, what is up, my friend? Good to see you. So, we're going to start with depression recovery, but from there, I don't know who among you has actually played this mod before. But while I don't necessarily always just do what everybody tells me to do, I'm definitely open to suggestion and recommendations about the best way to play this as Prussia, having not ever played it before. Will I get decisions, or is the Anschluss the way to take some of these other countries and reunify Germany? Or is that in national focus? I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it, but oh, here we go. No, it's down here. So we've got promises of peace, expansionist policy, but it looks like that only happens after we're already reunited. Oh, okay, you are from Niederdeutschland. Excellent. This is the In the Name of the Tsar mod. So the Allies won World War I. Germany was divided. We have Prussia still existing, which it did. Technically, I think Prussia existed until World War II. Because I think that, what's his name? The Luftwaffe commander for the Germans, Goering, was the president of Prussia. So, Germany's divided. I've got the UK, France, all the other countries are pretty much how they were. Austria here has got a little more territory than they otherwise would have. Guten Abend. Yeah, so this is In the Name of the Tsar. I'm playing as Prussia. So we're going to go ahead and start with Depression recovery. We've got to pull ourselves out of the Depression here in 1936. We'll do all kind of the usual things to start out with research. Russia was capable and defeated Austria and Germany, in 1916. So Russia, which is why Russia did not become communist, because they dealt with the war before the communism, the communist uprising, the Bolsheviks. So interesting, very cool. I'm sure we'll get that as soon as we start simming. It'll probably pop up and talk a little bit about that stuff. We're going to start with land auction right away here. All right, let's see where we are. In fact, we got lots of room to build factories, so that's good. Brandenburg's got quite a bit, but nobody else does really. Okay. Erwin Rommel will be in charge of our 16 divisions. Saxony first. It has many factories. Yeah, there's something to be argued for that. Them being so Saxony's right here. Yeah, gotcha. So we'll have to see what happens. How the decisions play out and how things play out. And as I learn, like I said, brand new to this. So Panzer divisions. That's how we're gonna go here. Small but agile force. And we'll see what trade looks like here. Oh, good. We don't need that, Sweden. Sorry. I guess we'll trade with France for now. And Russia. Alright, I think I'm pretty well ready to start. I'm sure we'll get some pop-ups to kind of talk through what's happening in the world right now. Let's go ahead before I get too far, though, and I don't know, we'll drop these guys on the border down there. All right, here we go. The defeat of the Austro-Hungarian Empire in 1916 meant that the German Empire was now facing a two-front war that not even the finest of empires could handle. Exhausted and weakened, the Kaiser sued for peace after the Russian decisive victory at Königsberg. The Treaty of Brussels completely dismantled the German Empire into several smaller German states. In the north, Prussia would remain under Russian influence. In the south, Bavaria would be under joint Anglo-French influence. However, these spheres of influence were never established as Germany collapsed into total civil war. All very feasible, I think. The year 1919 marked the abdication of King Ruprecht von Wittelsbach and the subsequent rise of the Bavarian Socialist Republic, which reformed into the Southern Commune. At first, it seemed like the communists might win their fight, but thanks to the French, assisted by Prussian Free Corps, who feared the rise of communism in Germany, invaded the Rhine and defeated the Red Army in the Battle of Mainz. The conflict ended in a draw and came to a stalemate. In 1921, the Treaty of Wilhelmshaven was signed between northern states of Germany, which marked the creation of the Berlin Pact to protect the newly formed countries of Niederdeutschland and Saxony from a potential communist invasion, as well as the creation of a buffer state in Baden-Württemberg. The Confederation of the Rhine did not participate nor sign the treaty. In 1936, the Kingdom of Prussia, under a German reunification-obsessed Kaiser, is facing a minor depression, which is caused by both their unstable economic situation and the stock market crash in France. However, most importantly, Prussia managed to preserve some of its navy. As for its army, their troops and manpower fielded are small, but the people of Prussia have been ready for battle since the dissolution of their Kaiser's rightful lands. Jawohl. All right. So that's a mouthful, but that gives you kind of a little bit to understand what's going on. Like I said, my first time playing this mod, so I'm probably going to make some ridiculously noobish mistakes, but it's going to be fun. Anyway, it's great to see all you guys again. History Boy, what is up? I like the name. I feel like you should be my protege or something. Annex your Berlin Pact members first and try the Rhine if the Bavarians didn't already annex it. So let's take a look. So who, the Berlin Pact, I guess, is all these folks, huh? Not them, obviously. So they're not in it. Where's my faction map mode here? There we go. All right. So mostly our northern folks. So we want to try and annex them first. Again, maybe somebody already answered this. Is there a decision tree for that, or how do I go about annexing? Is that going to be something I just get a decision to make, or is that in? I didn't see anything in national focus for that. All right, King George V died as expected, so now Edward VIII is king of the United Kingdom and emperor of India. We'll see if he lasts on the throne or if he abdicates for his love in favor of his brother, who will become George VI. Really underestimated wartime leader, by the way, I think. Maybe it's because he had no real power, King George VI. But I really admire the guy. If you've ever seen the movie The King's Speech, what that guy had to overcome from where he was raised and what he was thrust into, give him a lot of credit. History Boy, no problem. I'm hardly the first one to ever call himself History Guy either. I think there's multiple YouTube channels that have that name, so no worries. All right, so the good news is that political power is growing fast. I'm getting 2 per day, so that's going to give me some ability to make some changes pretty quickly. See, I'm at volunteer only, and obviously not a lot of manpower right now. Civilian economy. All right, looks like we're able to get these divisions in the field pretty quick. Maybe I can go ahead and add another one. I'm not going to deploy them quicker than I need to, though. I'm just going to kind of let that play out naturally. Got a bunch of... All right, here we go. Young Turk Rebellion, the Constantinople Uprising, or as most people know it, the Young Turk Rebellion. It's carried out by Turkish and Arab insurgents across Russian occupation zones in Turkey. Things are heating up in Europe, but not enough to change the world tension. So let's see what other folks are up to here. All right, there's depression recovery. All right, first decision to make here. I should have a focus to annex my German neighbors. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about, where that is. Oh, yeah, it's probably in here, I would guess. Restore German glory. I'm just kind of looking to see where that might be. Maybe somebody knows if you do shout it out. This all just looks like about stability and things like that. How about over here? Constitutional monarchy? No. Nothing there either. Russia annexes Constantinople. That's awesome. I wonder if that focus... I don't think it's down here, because you have to be reunited before you can even do that. Not really sure where it is. Can't even do that because I'm not reunited yet. So there must be decisions that happen for that. So we're going to go economic policies for now. That's only 35 days. It's a bit more left. Still don't see it. I guess I'm missing something here. Oh well, we're going to go ahead and let things go, and if it pops up and we see it somewhere, then great. In the meantime, let's take a look at this here. We're going to get the construction speed boost, because that's going to come in handy, since that's what I'm working on right now. Alright, we're almost the end of March already, so it's going pretty fast at the moment. We'll get that boost to research time right here. Left and then down. Okay. Well, these are all the ones you can do after you're reunited. Alright. We'll do that again. Mechanical computing. Benito Mussolini arrested. There will be no fascism in Italy. Notorious leader of the Fascist Party of Italy has been recently arrested by the law enforcement. Mussolini had risen from the ranks of socialists to the leader of the National Fascist Party for his orator skills and wish to proclaim the Greater Italy. He wants Italy to be strong and independent and to regain its lost Roman frontiers. Not today, sir. Hey, history boy, trust me, if you go back and watch some of my early videos, I've come a long way on Ultimate General. There's still definitely even a lot I can learn, even after the hundreds of hours that I've played in it. Anschluss, Saxony. Okay. I'm looking. I'm not always good at attention to detail, so let's look and see where that would be. I know it can't be down here because I can't do any of that until I'm reunited, so it's got to be in here somewhere. There's invest in Saxony. Reinforce Berlin Pact. No. Let's just kind of keep it open right here for a minute. German Republic. I might have to do a Google search and see if I can find where that is. It's got to be on this side. But for whatever reason, I am not seeing it. So we're just going to have to decide one of these for now. Can't do this one because I'm not at war. So maybe we'll go to Revive German Industry, go to the 4-year plan. Yeah, the only thing I see that says Saxony is invest in Saxony. You're going to revive German industry. So, history boy, what else are you into? What kind of games do you like to play? Alright, let's go to partial mobilization. Alright, something's happening. Spanish Civil War, so that's historical. That's still happening. While we're doing that, we're going to continue to look here at things. Here's that's the democracy. See, I would think it would be in here. Uber allies now. Yeah, I just definitely don't see it anywhere. Napoleon Total War. Good game, good game. I want to actually go in and do a Napoleon series. Not necessarily even as a video, but just to play through that campaign. Because I've really been into learning more about the Napoleonic Wars lately. Learning about Napoleon, the individual, his rise to power, which is really kind of interesting. Watched a couple of documentaries and as well as a mini-series that was done a while back. Man, I love how quickly I'm gaining political points. I'm not going to worry about manpower just yet. Events where you invest in countries. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is it maybe it's an event of some kind? Maybe it happens after I go down. See, I can't even do general election, so it can't be even there. It's got to be somewhere in this tree because this is the only tree I can even choose anything in right now. Scourge of War, yeah. Scourge of War is good. Dub, not really. I've been here and there as I've had time, which I haven't had much of lately. Learning German on Duolingo, but by my own admission, I'm definitely very elementary with what I know so far. So let's start adding some military factories with the 4-year plan, which was actually a historic thing that Germany had. I don't know as much about Germany's history in the 1930s as I would like to. I know, just enough to kind of understand what was happening during the build-up to war, but certainly not enough. All right, let's start getting some. If we're going to build up our armored divisions, we need to have some better tanks. Nikolai dies. So Tsar Nicholas has died. His brother Mikhail, his only son Alexei, died at 18 due to hemophilia complications, which he did have. And that's a really interesting story in and of itself, is understanding how, first of all, the hemophilia was something that got passed down through all of Queen Victoria's descendants, which included the royal family of Russia. And then how that hemophilia actually led to Rasputin kind of getting his in with the royal family, which in turn led to partially led to his downfall. So all kind of interesting how those things are intertwined. Let's look at how we can get a political power gain, build that up even faster. I don't know which way I want to go as far as politics goes. Rudolf Hess, political power gain, 15%. Flavius Titus, I'll have to check that out. Bavaria proclaims German hegemony. Today, the leader of the Bavarian Soviet Republic has proclaimed German hegemony. After the Great War and the split of the German Empire, various groups have been arguing over who the rightful ruler of Germany is. All right. Oh, how about indecisions? Claim Germany. Hey, there we go. So that gets me claims on all those countries. There's the anschluss. Okay, they're indecisions. There we have it. So as soon as we claim this, I got to start saving up these political power points. That's where we can start gobbling up all these territories. That's where it is. Thank you, History Boy. You taking off so quickly? Just so you know, if you do leave, you can always watch this later. In a couple hours, it'll be live on the YouTube channel, and you can go back and watch. Obviously, you just can't interact in real time as it's happening, but you can always catch up on whatever you missed. The games of the 11th Olympiad in Alexandria, Egypt. Instead of Germany, historically those were in Germany. Oh, well. All right, decisions available. All right, we need 140 before we can nab Saxony, which will be our first target, I guess. So we're already to the end of August 1936. We're not a lot going on at the moment. Let's see what Russia's up to. Commence modernization. All right, we're getting our new units into the field here. There's the 4-year plan. All right, so infrastructure, steel production. Yeah, let's do that first. Oh, we've already got a ton of steel. I guess that was probably unnecessary. Yeah, Saxony first seems to make sense. They got a ton of steel production too. Look at that. I'm definitely have no need for steel production. Main thing is, can I export enough of it and get some help that way? All right, we got our first land doctrine coming up here in just a few minutes. Nice thing about playing on Hearts of Iron is there is a little bit, especially early on, downtime while it sims. So it lends itself well to live streams, I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right, I think we're there. All right, Saxony, we're gobbling you up, my friend. Kingdom of Saxony has expressed its will to join us and stand against the common threat, the communists in Bavaria. The process of reintegration shall begin right away. Thank you very much. The Anschluss of Saxony. The world is going to go nuts now. With the rise of the Southern Commune, this would be kind of like what Germany did historically with the Anschluss of Austria, with taking the Sudetenland, with remilitarizing the Rhineland. We're kind of doing the same things, just in a parallel world. All right, so obviously we've got a bunch of new free military factories now. So we're going to start getting those into production. We also have some unassigned divisions and a need for trade. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. There we go. Dual Taylor, we got to do it, man. Let's set it up. What do you have? What games do you have on Total War? Let's set up a time and we'll do it. We'll make it a video. I don't know what your schedule's like during the week, but we can definitely make something happen. All right, so we're gaining 2.28 power per day, so this is all going to happen pretty fast. We'll go after the Rhineland next. That's going to take 200. Oh, I need to have 350k in manpower in the field, so I'm not there yet, so I won't be able to go after Rhineland right away. Let's start rushing some folks into the field. And let's get a couple of infantry divisions trained as well. Different equipment involved. Let's see what else is happening here. What's France up to? The Bloc Occidental. I think that means west, if I remember right. The Western Bloc. Mechanical computing. U.S. elections, 1936. There are 4 candidates. John Nance Garner for the Democrats, Alf Landon for the Republicans, Huey Long, and journalist John Reed. I have a friend named John Reed. That's kind of cool. All right. All right, let's get our infantry up to speed here. Steel foundation. I don't really need the steel, but that's awesome. All right, increased taxes. What comes after that? German rubber. The Mauser-Verke deal. I'm wondering where best to go next. We're not reunited yet, so we can't do that. All right, let's get some civilian factories going. Sounds good, Taylor. I look forward to it. All right, we are in mid-November 1936. Commander Root, thank you. I see you're following me on Twitch now. Appreciate that if you're still watching. Yeah, thanks for that little plug there, Taylor. Appreciate it. looking for more information on that that other new Civil War game that's coming out. I don't know if you guys saw. I posted the link over on Discord. The first gameplay video came out on YouTube. I'm drawing a blank off the top of my head on the name of it, but somebody will help me out with that. All right, so I only have 242,000 in the divisions in the field, so we're going to go ahead and anschluss Niederdeutschland next. All right, Edward VIII did abdicate historically, so we've got George VI now. We're going to anschluss these guys next just because I don't have the manpower for this one yet, and by the time I do, I should be back up to 200. So let's do this. Awesome, they submitted. Prussia integrates another one, yes. So now the world tension's up to 13%. We've just got 2 more areas of historic Germany to gobble up. Obviously, we can't go after the Southern Commune. Oh, hey, we've got 3 dockyards now. We'll let this finish up with these destroyers. Got to update our production of tanks to light tank 2. Let's work on our artillery. I'm going to go ahead and start some exercises so we can start building up some points so I can make some changes to the makeup of my divisions. My flag and name oh, it sure did. Now I'm the North German Confederation. That's awesome. Thanks for pointing that out. I hadn't noticed that. Got to trade for some more oil. Also need to create another division or another army. And we'll put von Manstein in charge of that one. Throw these guys on the border with our friends of the communist realm. Yeah, Taylor, it's that Civil War game. No, it's the one. Oh gosh, I'm drawing a complete blank. I'm gonna head over to Discord because I know I posted it there. It's the same ones. It's the one made by the same people as oh goodness, the 7 Years' War. Oh yeah, it is called the Civil War 1861 to 65. Grand Tactician is the name I was thinking of that they use for it. Alright, we actually completed 2 things there. Reinforced Berlin Pact happened automatically. Invest in Niederdeutschland. Invest in Saxony. Polish immigration. Privatize the Autobahn. Interesting. I think we're going to go down this path right there. I like that. Alright, where are we at on? We're at 313,000 in the field. Obviously, if we rush these guys out, that should get us over 350. And that should solve the problem. That puts me at 364 in the, no, 313 in the field, 50,000 in training. So we got to get all those other ones that are being trained. And that will allow to, oh, we can strike Bavaria. No, we're not going to do that. You can always count on Klaus Kossanten or Joking Joker to have the jokes. Can't always guarantee they're going to be good ones, but I appreciate the effort. All right, February 1937. So how long have we been going here? We've been going about 40 minutes. All right, we're almost to 200. As soon as we can deploy these new divisions, we'll be able to take on some more territory. And we'll almost have the reunification of Germany complete. And that'll open up a whole bunch of other possibilities. What are we at? 323 in the field. Need a lot of tanks just to get all those things going. All right, we've got a bunch of civilian factories available to us now. I still want to get a few more going, though. Here we go. Okay, that puts us at 339, so we just need maybe one more of these infantry divisions to be ready to be deployed, and we'll be good. Alright, let's work on air doctrine a little bit. Do I like Lego figures? Yes, I do, and I appreciate you sent me that link with those historical military Lego figures. My kids love Legos. We have a ton of them in our house. I'm kind of a fan myself. I'll admit that. All right, come on. Here we go. Is that enough? Oh, 349. We're literally 500 away. There we go. Now we got it. Now we can take the Rhineland. Bring it on. They will. Oh man, they declined. Are you kidding me? All right. Now we've got a war goal available to us, and now we have to decide whether or not it's worth it, because they're guaranteed by the French, which means we'd end up at war with France if we try to take them. Of course. That's not what I wanted. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, we were going down. Which one was it? This one here. Get those synthetic refineries. Alright, decisions. I guess I probably want to go ahead and just gather up the rest by political power. We'll take up Baden-Württemberg next. Yes, Taylor, we can see you. Ran out of battery. I understand that. I'm using my wife's Chromebook to follow the chat because my charger for my laptop died. I ordered another one on Amazon, but it's not coming until tomorrow, so I almost wasn't able to do the live stream today. All right, what do we got to get to? We got to get to 200. All right, where are we on production? Need a lot of tanks. The Hindenburg, oh, the humanity. Don't worry, Klaus, I will take all I can for you. First, I need to make sure. I don't know how strong, I mean, in a vanilla Hearts of Iron 4 game, I kind of know what I'm up against as far as the enemies go. I don't know how strong these other armies are going to be. I'm going to go ahead and keep doing exercises, though. I want to build up the army experience. I want to see what the makeup of my divisions looks like right now. We're at combat with 12 here. What about the infantry divisions? They're at 18. We'll remove another infantry, add another artillery here when we get a chance. Oh, look at that. Bavaria did take... Oh, they took them right before I got them. Oh, man. Darn it. Okay. Well, who are they friends with? Anyone? No. Alright. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. We're going to stop. Stop all of that. Let's prepare for war. Von Rundstedt. Okay. München is going down. Munich. Savage Gerbil. Yes. Yes. Definitely Ultimate General Civil War live very soon. That'll be the next live stream for sure. Okay. We're going to prepare for war here. Alright, we're good on manpower. How about... Army organization? Yes, sir. Glad to. I know a lot of you folks are dying for some more live stream on Ultimate General Civil War, so that'll be coming very soon. Once you have all the states, you can demand a star land, yeah. Alright, I think we're ready to go on this. It looks like we've got what we need, so I can't justify a war goal? Oh, you kidding me. There's probably a national focus I can do that with, so I'm going to have to wait a while. Oh no, there was a, I think it was a decision actually. Strike Bavaria. There we go. Now we can do it. Okay. The bit of Germany, France annexed. Yeah, this area here. You're talking about Alsace. Yeah, I just always think of it as Alsace-Lorraine. All right, let's do this. Oh, I didn't even think about my air power. I don't even know what I have as far as air power goes. Can they not reach that far? Really? Oh man, I gotta build some more. We're just gonna attach these bad boys to the army here. There we go. Close air support. Attach them. Germany at war again. Hey, Mike, what's up? Good to see you. Oh, man. Not off to a good start. Let's see here. Maybe I haven't attached all these yet. Yeah, I guess I have. Amelia Earhart circumnavigates the globe. Well, at least there's some good news. She did not disappear. Wow. Having a little trouble breaking through right now. Do I have allies I can call? Not really. They're all part of my country already. He's only got, well, he's got a slightly smaller army than I do. Alright. Italian-Germany technology treaty. Good idea. Let's do it. Alright, we're going to start worrying about reinforcements more than we are about new divisions in the field. Listen on the wireless, she's out there. I've read some interesting things about that. It's kind of a fascinating thing to study up on. Alright, those extra divisions seem to be helping a little bit here. I think eventually we'll break through. It's just early on, it's going to be kind of ugly. There's the end of the Spanish Civil War. Who won? I guess the Republicans won. There we go. We're starting to break through here. Wow, 58,000 casualties for me and 5,000 for him. He must have some land forts going there. That's the only thing that makes sense. There we go. Let's just break through in one spot. Get on the other side of those forts. Maybe not. Man. Brutal. 95,000 to 11,000 on the casualties. And I've got a bigger army than him, but man, he's just kicking my butt so far. And I don't have that many people available to me. Alright, we need to do something here. This is brutal. Alright, we gotta think of something new here because this strategy is not working. Let's just focus on maybe going toward Nuremberg first. Maybe let him throw himself at me for a while. This is not going well. I wonder if there's any chance of getting help. No. I'm gonna let him, yeah, we'll let him kind of hurl himself at me for a little while. Try to upgrade some things. And we're definitely gonna need to go to conscription. Oh, here we go. This is another thing I need to do. Just edit these guys. Fallschirmjäger, yes. That's parachute hunters. It's paratroopers in German. That's what their airborne troops were called during World War II. And just like in the American Army, they were some of the elites of the German Army. And there was a lot of respect. If you've ever watched Band of Brothers, for example, they had a lot of respect for the parachute infantry on the other side. Alright, we've got to try and cause some casualties here. Are they still called that? Very cool. What's the air power look like here? Still don't quite have air superiority. produce some bombers at some point. Alright, so the front has gotten kind of static here. He's building up his force, though. I think Fallschirm, maybe, is that the word for parachute? I think it means parachute hunter. Oh, let's see. What else can we do with the government here? Can't go to war economy yet. Alright, I don't know if it's worth trying again, but we're gonna give this another go. Apparently not. Also means umbrella. Okay, well, I can see that. Alright. Siegfried Wall. Anschluss the Rhineland if possible. I tried. Wouldn't let me do it. I don't know if he'll let me try it again or not. But that would certainly help a lot. Oh wait, where am I at? Right here. Now that it's gone, it won't let me get it again. War propaganda. Let's get some more support going. Yeah, I've got tanks, just not enough of them. I really need another way in, but I'm not sure where that would happen. Schlieffen planned the Rhineland. Go around through the Confederation of the Rhine. Yes, that's actually not a terrible idea. But the problem is that'll bring France into a war, which of course is what the Schlieffen plan did historically. It was brought England into the war. So unfortunately, I don't know that I have a choice, but it certainly isn't going to end well for me if I do that. Okay. First of all, let's stop producing infantry divisions and focus only on panzers. And then I guess the next thing to do is, what do I have? Do I have anything that I am building enough of? Not really. I'm way short on all kinds of equipment. Yeah. Maybe that's the way to go. But I can't declare on war on them, and I can't even justify right now. So that's not an option either. I'm really stuck in a war that I can't win right now without help. Cheat menu, cough. Well, if it'll make it more interesting, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to pass this off as an expert. We just want to make it fun, right? So why not? Let's do it. All right, let's see. What are we going to need? We're going to need some equipment, first of all, right? We need some tanks. Lots of tanks. Let's do it. We'll blame Taylor. He said it was okay. We need 10,000 tanks. That'll help. Well, what would you say to do it for if you didn't want me to? Alright, I won't do anything else. How about that? Just the tanks. No more. Somebody just gave us 10,000 panzers, just for the heck of it. It's still not quite enough, but at least it makes it more interesting for me. I guess we just need to really just focus on one area to attack. Try to break through in one spot. Get paratroopers. I don't even know if I have those researched yet, do I? Alright, how much infantry equipment do we need here? 13,000. Am I on one? I don't even remember what kind of infantry equipment I have. Infantry equipment 1, okay. We'll do 14,000. I would never do this, except for the fact it's my first time playing the mod. I'm not going to do that. I won't go that far to go over and delete their divisions. I'm not... There's cheating, and then there's just really mean-spirited cheating. I don't think I'll go there. Not yet. Start queuing up a few more infantry divisions again. I already feel dirty for what I've done already, so it still doesn't seem to be helping though. What are we missing? We need tactical bombers. That's not a huge deal at the moment. 207,000 lost, only 31,000 for him. And the manpower is almost identical. Like, it's actually, he's closing the gap on manpower. I really just need the Confederation of the Rhine on my side is the problem. I feel like I almost have to do this. There's no guarantee, I guess, right, that France is going to enter the war? Right? Right? Maybe? No? I don't know. I can't bring myself to do it. We're actually maybe having a little success here. Where's those other divisions? I'm not even worried about my navy right now. Alright, it's December now. We're almost into 1938. The numbers are looking slightly better. Still not great. What's the air power situation look like? Still not good. I guess it doesn't matter if I have air superiority in Germany because there's nothing happening in Germany right now. The return of the king! The king in Spain. Okay. We gotta make sure a lot of these guys don't have orders yet. You baguettes. Let's just say the Rhineland joins you all of a sudden. You know, I don't even actually know that console command. How does that one work? Oh, you know what? Look at that. We switched over the air power, and suddenly we're having success. I had the air power attached to the armies, and it wasn't working like that. As soon as I switched it over to just regular orders, that seems to do the trick. Maybe I should have done that sooner. Alright. Where are we at? We're at 85,000 manpower. And a croissant to you, my friend. You guys are hilarious. Alright, now that we're making a breakthrough. More divisions to the front. I feel like I'm the Russians. I'm not even training them. I'm just, okay, here's your gun. All right, the guy next to you will be dead soon. You can take his gun. Here's some ammunition. Coastal fortifications, not a concern yet. What else can we do here? Can't do the election yet because we're not united. Army innovations it is. Come on, keep pushing through, guys. Three bullets in charge, yeah. By the way, if you have not seen it, Enemy at the Gates, for me, fantastic movie. I don't think there are enough movies, at least not made in English, in the English language, that show the Eastern Front of the war. So anything we can get, I think, is good. Even if it was a heavily fictionalized version of a real story. But really, I mean, there were some fantastic snipers on the Soviet side during the battle for Stalingrad. Not just the one that they show Vasily Zaitsev. Air doctrine. We're not there yet. Of course, I like anything. Joseph Fiennes and Ed Harris are two of my favorite actors, so seeing those two in that film was great for me. Jude Law, too. He's a good actor. My kids are pretty excited about the new movie he's in coming up, the new Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them sequel. Alright, we're starting to make a little bit of progress into southern Germany here. Of course, then we're going to have to do it all again with the Confederation of the Rhine in order to... Let's look at... we're not too bad, really, on infrastructure. I need to build some air bases down here in the south. Your turn to jump first, yeah. Bad idea! Should have let the other guy go. Second. Or should have let the other guy go first, I mean. Because he thought he was going to be okay. Not so much. I think one of my favorite scenes is the opening of that movie, showing the German fighters strafing the river, the Volga, I think it was called. Kind of setting that scene for how terrifying it must have been for these new recruits jumping right off the train and immediately into the action. Alright, let's get our Fallschirmjägers going here. Okay, 304,000 lost now, but I'm finally starting to inflict a significant amount of casualties on him. Ace pilot. More divisions in the field. Gotta push down on this side here. It's gonna be hard getting across this river. I don't even know what river that is. Is that the... it can't be the Rhine. This is the Rhine here, I think. Or is that the Rhine? That's the Rhine over here. Alright, German friends, what river is this down here that runs just south of Frankfurt? It's not the Danube, is it? Is that the Danube? No, it can't be. get a bonus to division attack right there. Alright, I'm going to my map. I want to see what river that is, if somebody doesn't call it out first. Oh, that's the Main River. M-A-I-N, Maine, as it would be in English, I guess. That's why, I guess, why it was called Frankfurt am Main, because it was on the Main River. And then this one further south, this would be the Danube, I would guess, right here. Because the Danube, I think, runs through Budapest right there. Alright, we just got to push through to the river. This is slow going, man. Let me tell you what. Into May 1938. I'm having a hard time breaking through the river that side. Yeah, maybe if I push through right here and I get around behind, maybe I can destroy these guys here. Take out a big chunk of his army. Alright, we got a ton of experience available to us, and I want to use that. Let's start with the air experience. We're still on Fighter 1s. I guess I gotta upgrade those at some point. But for now, let's improve now. Oh, reliability is horrible right now. Can't last. Alright, that's better. Let's do that. Create these new fighters. Now we need to make some changes to trade. Okay. I am excited about Battlefield 5. My kids are excited. My son's excited about the fact that it's going to have a battle royale mode, so it'll be close to Fortnite, which of course is the only game he's really interested in playing for the most part. Alright, let's get some bonuses to our tanks and our aircraft here. Excellent. Extensive conscription because we're out of manpower. Customization, you know, I'll confess I haven't watched a lot about it because I haven't been playing console games much lately. So what all can you customize? Still have to play something on Xbox. Yes, that is true. I've mostly been playing FIFA on Xbox, FIFA and Madden 19, both football games, or football and football. There we go. Let's push in on these guys. Alright. Starting to inflict some casualties on him finally. I'm getting to the place where I'm getting a bit more of an advantage on him. Let's look at the air situation. Alright, we've got air superiority. So what I'll probably do is, looks like we've been going here for, what, an hour and 15 minutes. We'll take this at least, hopefully, to the end of this war today. But, man, lesson learned the hard way on having to go after them. I've got to be a little better prepared before I go to war with these guys. At some point, I need to surround and destroy part of his army. Make things a little easier. aggressive focus should help too. That gives me some bonuses. Get some more military factories by funding the Wehrmacht. Alright. Once we break across the river, we're pretty much home free. We'll take Nuremberg, and we'll have one more river to cross, the Danube, to get down to Munich, and we're probably going to have to take Munich to win the war. Got him pushed down to the river now. We can just get across. Let's take a look at the decisions if there are any decent ones. Oh, we got free dockyards here. I guess we'll build some battleships because at some point I'll have use for those in the future. Just not right now. I need some more motorized at some point. Alright, we got a lot of army experience, so let's take a look at our panzer divisions for a second. We've got a combat width of 10. Not sure which way I want to go with this. If I want to add to or take away. Alright, what do you guys think here? Should I make the combat width bigger or smaller in this situation? I haven't toyed a whole lot with that. I mostly make my infantry the standard kind of 20 combat width. Let's see, I mean, I've got plenty of experience. I could use some of that just to upgrade my tanks rather than making changes to this. Maybe we'll start with that. Wrong thing. Let's try this again. Armor, reliability, main gun, and engine. If we upgrade everything at 70. Yeah, I was thinking 20 for the Panzer divisions too. I just wasn't sure if that was the way I was going to go or not. So we're just going to make a slight upgrade to these Panzer IIs, to the Panzer IIA, because I need 8,000 of them to upgrade, and it's not going to happen quickly anyway. Alright. I don't have a lot of motorized infantry. I'm already short on that, so not sure that's going to really help me a whole lot. Sharpshooters only, man, that would be savage gerbil. But interesting. I'll have to think about that a little bit. But we'll definitely do Ultimate General Civil War live stream soon, sir. Yeah, I know. 20 is usually the way I go. But I just don't have the available equipment for that right now. But we'll just go to this. There we go. We're at 20. It won't really affect things off the bat just because I don't have the equipment to fill those units out anyway. Keep your distance. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, we're at the river. We're fighting across it. It's going to take a while, man, to get across this river, but at least the casualties are starting to even up a little bit. Figure out where I want to hit him across the river. It looks like maybe this is the best spot here. Nah, it's too far away. Okay, that's cool, Klaus. The customization you're talking about for Battlefield 5. Now he's built up the divisions there. Now this looks like the best spot to attack across the river. Come on, let's just get a breakthrough in one spot. Looks like it's working. Got here. Division attrition, infantry division attack. There we go. Little bonus. Every little bit helps. I'm almost ready to start building up those air bases. There's paratroopers. We can get mountain infantry upgrade too. Let's do that. Alright, let's slow down on new panzer divisions in favor of getting the equipment to the existing units. Let's start training some paratroopers. Turn the game volume down a little bit. Yeah, I should be able to do it. You know what it was? It gets louder when I zoom in. You notice if I do that, it gets louder. So as long as I stay zoomed out, I think it'll be okay. Alright. The Turkish government has a new caliph. Funded the Wehrmacht gets new, 4 new military factories. Ooh, 3 legendary divisions. Yes, please. What a bloody... I mean, this is a lot like the First World War as far as how slow it is to take territory. It's just crazy. At least I'm building up manpower again. And I'm closing that gap. He's only, let's see, 206,000 fewer than me now. 203,000 now. And I've almost doubled his manpower. So my manpower advantage is growing. Yes, I'm developing paratroopers as we speak. I don't have the equipment for them right now. In fact, if I cancel the infantry divisions, that would help. I've got 547,000 in the field now. But man, I need everything as far as equipment goes. Help break through over here. So here's what I'm going to do. I think it's kind of silly to attack across the entire river at once. So let's do this. Let's push for the attack just to happen right here. And stop focusing so much on the right wing over there. That'll help. That's another land doctrine improvement. So we are training our first 2 airborne divisions. Let's get a little more aggressive on our battle plans, I guess. Come on, we just gotta break across the river somewhere. Ace pilot promoted. That's awesome. Every time I feel like I'm making a breakthrough, it slows down. Gonna upgrade our paratroopers. Divisions here now. Let's push for everybody to attack right there and see if we can get across the river. Ah, here they come. Where's those new divisions? German war traditions. That'll help. Every time I think I'm making progress. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is once I get those paratroopers. I don't know if 2 is going to be enough to get the job done though. I've got them doubled up on the number of divisions or so, I think. Finally pushed them back over here. One more territory, and then I've got him pushed all the way to the river, across the river. Gonna send everything I've got to try and break through right here, even if it means he takes territory on that side. He'll start sending divisions over here, but hopefully it'll be too late. Baby. Go. January 1939, can we get across the river? Let's see what's happening in the world here. Make sure nobody else is justifying against anybody. There we go, we're across the river, finally. Nuremberg's undefended. Oh, there he goes. Alright, this should get easier now. Get our paratroopers in the field. I just don't know if 2 divisions is enough to really do anything significant. Did I just crash? No, yes I did. Okay. All right, looks like we're going to wrap up there for today, guys. This is going to look really weird to your screen right now if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but it looks like the game just crashed. So I will have to load from the most recent monthly autosave. The mods crash from time to time. It's just an unfortunate reality of the game. I finally broke through, and it crashed. So we're going to wrap it up right there. But I will continue right where I left off with this particular live stream game. Same time next week, 4 o'clock Eastern time on Sunday. And hopefully we will see you all here for that. If there's any changes to that and I have to make it a different time or date, it'll definitely happen in a channel update. And I'll also post that in Discord. In the meantime, Discord's the best place to head over if you want to find out what's going on. And I'm going to head out, guys, and I will see you again real soon. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for being a part of my first live stream in a couple of months. They will be back regular as always, and I enjoyed it as always. So thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.